I'm Charlotte Watts. Welcome to one of a few clips from my yoga sessions within my monthly online membership Calm Club, which is a wealth of nutrition, mindfulness, yoga, movement, resources and self-inquiry, monthly themes through workshops. So I hope you enjoy these practices, a real chance to slow down, to feel yoga as meditation, as a route to embodied awareness, to really feeling what we need, deep listening and responding from the needs of our body rather than constant expectations from the mind. So I hope you enjoy.
Hello, within this yoga practice focused around embodied soothing, we're going to do a series of asanas, postures, practices that really help us move through a story of self-care throughout our body, paying attention as we open up and as we start to open, meet and care for parts of our body, just being able to have an expansive awareness so that we can meet anything that's arising with a sense of kindness, and really trusting that our body will unfurl as it's able, and that is an expression of our own boundaries, our own needs at the time for that combination of nurture and meeting the world. So throughout we come to the breath as a guide, which we always do in yoga, but really listening to your body, your practice above everything else as your teacher. So you'll notice I have a bolster here for later on. It's quite a nice firm, even bolster, so you can have something like this or a stack of very neatly folded blankets or towels that don't really give as you drop into them. So you want to be able to put your weight onto them without them absolutely collapsing. So if you need to just get that ready, do pause the video and come back. To start with, also I have just a blanket under my head here to support the base of the skull. You may or may not need this at any time during the practice, but it's really good to have something handy just in case, to give that opening at the base of the skull that's so important for our ability to self-soothe through the body. We spend so much time in modern life kind of doing this with our chin, hunching and then lifting our chin, that to open this area is a bit of a blessed relief as we allow the vagus nerve here to soothe around the whole of our viscera and our organs and our being. So we're going to start lying down, which is one of the best places to start for embodied awareness. And you'll see I'm taking my time here, so I'm just padding my feet a little to get a real sense of their presence on the ground. And then once there's a sense that can drop into our breath at our belly, then rolling yourself down. So it's a meeting of the ground, and letting yourself be held and cradled. And just the same with your head, just really caring for your skull's placement on the ground. So the blanket under my skull here, just inviting a little length in the back of my neck without taking out that natural curve. And then we're just going to start to move each leg. I'm going to start to bring knees in towards the chest. And you'll see I'm just doing that bit by bit. It's already just starting to move a little in the roots, just to invite that motion to give us an awareness of this area where the breath can drop down as we arrive. So it's common, particularly if we have stress or trauma or feel not safe, that we tend to dominate the breath up into the shoulders and the chest. So we're just letting the jaw release. Move the face around, stick the tongue out however you need. So that eventually we're coming to stillness here, bringing our hands into the backs of our knees. So it's not around the fronts of our shins at this time. We're going to open the back in a really progressive way. Hands in our backs of our knees, knees slightly apart, so we're really allowing a neutral position for the lower back. And then if you are happy to do so, closing your eyes. and drawing yourself inwards. So this pose is Apanasana, sometimes known as Pavanamuktasana. Either is speaking of its ability to help us release stagnant tension or release agitation in the forms of agitating winds that pervade the body. So feeling that connection, opening of the pelvic floor, softening into pelvic and digestive organs. Little compression into the lower belly with the thighs allows us to really focus our attention there. As we invite the breath down there, there's also that slight compression and flooding of fluids. It really helps us to start to get a little pliable, a little hydrating, even just from the movement of the breath without doing too much. Closing your eyes if you've opened them and just drawing into your breath, moving into your belly. Now take a last few breaths here, really sighing out if you need. An ah sound just helps to fully release vibration down into the chest, releases the jaw, throat. Ah. And releasing the hands, I'm going to place the feet down onto the ground. So a little pad out again. I'm opening my arms out to the side. Somewhere the shoulders can be really comfortable, backs of the hands on the ground, wrists dropping. So if you need to move stuff out of the way, like for instance plants, so move them out of the way so you can really feel you have the room, you're not hemmed in by stuff. And just having a little pad again to feel the feet, for the presence we have from feeling hands, feet and jaw.